Hey MTV News, Tiffany Young here. I'm in New York City for the Magnetic Moon Tour at Brooklyn Steel tonight. I'm so excited to see my fans and just be here and soak up the energy. We're going to be answering some Twitter questions, so here we go. I want my young ones to take away feeling free and moving to your own rhythm and beat, and to just embrace both light and dark. Don't be afraid to use your voices and be there for one another. And I'm just so happy that I can see all my fans almost every single night. My favorite line or lyric from my songs at the moment would have to be "I'm ice cold, baby, on an ocean of glitter" from Run For Your Life. Because it has so many different meanings. It could be like, I'm nervous and anxious, but let's still look fab. Or it could also be like, I'm ice cold, resting bitch face, 2020, here we go. If someone was listening to Tiffany Young for the first time, I would have to say Run For Your Life. It just immediately gets you into this mood, and your eyes change and you just like walk different, and that's what I want you to feel from me. How did I make my legs so long in the video? That big diva energy. They've been calling me mommy long legs. I'm just kidding. I mean, they are. I love it. But I had a wonderful team who helped me with the effects. And funny story is that the heel on my boot really broke while I was being dangled by the chains. And they're like, wow, you made it look so real. And I was like, because I really was struggling. 3 things I want for Christmas. I want to go visit my sister in Paris. I've never spent Christmas there. The second one would be, I hope I get to eat a lot of sugar cookies, pumpkin pies, I don't know, holiday food, eggnog. I tend to be very, very festive and like all the limited edition things. And my third wish is that all my fans get their wishes come true on Christmas. Some ways I keep myself positive is definitely going to therapy, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or just keeping up with a friend. Always talk to someone, or just find a way to let your feelings feel free. Another one would have to be binge watching a fun TV show. I mean, I've been really enjoying The Politician. It's been so cute and fun and smart. And the third option would be dancing to Run For Your Life. Being stressed over school is absolutely understandable. You just gotta take a step back, prioritize, get some sleep, get some sun in you, and then really sit down and study. Hi, T! The most emotional moment on the Magnetic Moon Tour. This tour, I've been opening up in a way that I've never been before. I've been talking a lot about healing and mental health, and during the song, The Flower, that's when I really share and want to let people know that it's about finding love and compassion and empathy and being there for one another. And then at one of the shows, my fans did a fan event where they held up all the signs, and it said, "You're the flower to my pain, and we'll be the flower to your pain." And I cried. That was the most watched video from that show, because I was like, I'm so emotional. And I owe them the flower in a cleared version, throat version. So thank you guys. The flower and that moment of just opening up and talking about healing and being there for one another is my favorite moment of this tour. The last member from Girls' Generation I spoke to Tam, because she's in LA right now, and we're shook. We're like, how are you in? She's like, how am I in LA without you? I've never been to LA without you. And she's there with her dog Zero, and as a dog mom, I gave her all the best dog parks in LA, and yeah, I'm always talking to everybody. And the last text would be Sam. It's been amazing and crazy to see Miley, shout out, the Wrecking Ball cover. Wrecking Ball has been one of my favorite songs, and I've just connected to it in so many ways over the years. And I wanted to put a magnetic moon dance vibe to it. And, you know, for me, it's been different every year. It might have been about a relationship, and it might have been about myself, or with just a space. And to be able to share that, I thought it was perfect for this tour. And to see my fans really like love and sing their hearts out with me was amazing. But I am also honored that the queen herself has showed love. So thanks. Who or what has inspired these Magnetic Moon Tour looks? I have been mood boarding all over my house. Like, people come into my house, including my sister. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, it's like better to physically mood board instead of just like keep looking at a screen." So I've been mood boarding, and there was a lot of I think early 2000s Dior couture. I really, really loved how like decadent and voluminous it was. And I looked at a lot of Elton John outfits. So you can tell that there's a lot of glitter and sparkle and dimension. So it makes me feel fabulous and like give more energy. My favorite pickup line? I don't know, I'm not into pickup lines. I find them so corny. And I don't say them. But the last thing I said, it's not a pickup line. So I guess I don't have a favorite pickup line. The last thing I said that I was just like laughing at myself about was, "I don't have a bag today." And then I followed up with, "'Cause I am the bag." So, I mean, if somebody gave me a pickup line like that, "You don't need a bag, honey, because you are the bag." Maybe I'd like be like, "Oh, love." My energy comes from a lot of pre-meditating and planning and lots of electrolytes and making sure I sleep and meditate and get therapy in between. It's really, really crucial that like I don't lean on anybody else but take care of myself. And I think I've been sharing that, and I told my fans, like, you have to take care of yourself. So let's make sure we're all staying strong together and having the time of our life, because health is everything, just mind, body, and soul. And also, I mean, adrenaline. Seeing my fans, woo, like I couldn't sleep till 4 a.m. last night. I was like, "Oh, I want to see everything. I want to see what they're saying. I gotta get off of Twitter." How would I define the word success now? It would be being able to connect and be in the moment as full as possible and really, really just soak that in. And also be able to look down the road that you've taken in all those moments, and you have something to look back and be proud on. I think that's what success is. What inspired me to name the tour Magnetic Moon was, I remember I was 5 days writing into a song, and I stepped outside in the middle of the night, and Fernando's studio has his dog outside, Maestro, and it was Maestro, me, and the moon. And he's this gorgeous husky. And I was like, oh, I am in my element. And I realized like that energy and the way that it makes you move and feel, I wanted to channel that energy. And that's what the Magnetic Moon Tour is about, to feel free, to feel that energy and not be afraid of whatever it is you want to sing, say, or move like. And also because the law of attraction. I just want to bring everybody from all over the world together to sing and feel free. That's a hard question. I mean, if I could live in a movie, and why? My taste in film is quite interesting. And my last wallpaper was Tyler Durden from Fight Club. I moved out of Fight Club though. I think right now I would want to live in Hustlers, hook front, hook back. I don't know, I was like super into it. And my team was like, Tiffany needs a pull on her rider from now on. So I would love to be a part of J-Lo and be with Constance and Lily and all the fabulous women. Hustlers. Ooh. some tips I can give for learning in Korean. Definitely watch a lot of K-dramas. Listen to a lot of Korean radios with your favorite hosts, or there are some lovely legends who are still hosting radio in Korea. And for me, I would just kind of walk around and read all the signs very slowly, because you know that it says like burger shop, and I'd look at it and be like, ko shop. So I think the more you're familiar with a certain word and like reading it in a Korean, in the Korean alphabets, makes you memorize those letters faster. So yeah, and try texting. I don't know, I'm still not good at texting and writing, so fighting.
Tiffany, what are some K-drama recommendations?
K-drama recommendations. I'm gonna recommend the one with my girls. So one of my favorites was K2, the K2 with Yuna and Changwoo. And I just had so much fun watching. It was beautifully shot, and they travel a lot, and I love that one. And obviously, like the originals, like Winter Sonata, and but I'm also into Korean films. The Parasite, Okja, anything Bong Joon-ho. We love Bong Joon-ho. So K-dramas, K-films, anything Bong Joon-ho. Thanks so much for sending me your amazing questions. I had so much fun. And thank you once again to MTV News. And if you have a chance, listen to Run for Your Life and catch me on the Magnetic Moon Tour. Bye, guys.